the vision of one people, one destiny continues to drive the East African community. The East African Community, EAC, also known as Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki in Kiswahili, was first established in 1967 and later dissolved in 1977 before being re-established in the year 2000. The community has since grown from the initial 3 states to the current 8 states. The partner states are the Democratic Republic of Congo, the Republic of Burundi, the Republic of Kenya, the Republic of Rwanda, the Federal Republic of Somalia, the Republic of South Sudan, the Republic of Uganda, and the United Republic of Tanzania. The EAC has its headquarters on the Afrika Mashariki Road in Arusha, Tanzania. The founding nation's vision was clear: a united East African bloc working together through economic integration and regional cooperation to address regional challenges, trade barriers, political instability, and economic isolation.
25 years, it means that for a quarter of a century, we have reworked, we came back together, we rejigged our vision, and we looked back and we said, yes, we started the first time, we didn't get everything right, but we can do it a second time because we've learned our lessons, and therefore 25 years means a reflection of look how far we've come, look how much we've succeeded. Perhaps we never take time to really reflect on the journey, but the fact that we hold passports written East African Community, the fact that when I need to attend a meeting from here in Arusha to Kigali, I can drive all the way, the fact that we are dealing with common problems basically means that we've come a long way. We have seen that what brings us together is more than what divides us.
Tremendous progress has been witnessed in all partner states as envisioned by the 4 EAC integration pillars, namely the customs union, fostering free movement of goods, the common market, facilitating the movement of goods, people, services and capital, the monetary union, aiming for harmonized monetary and fiscal policies, and the long-term goal of a political federation for enhanced political integration.
Kimsingi kwa sasa hivi kutokana na huu wigo mpana uliofunguliwa na hizi Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki, yani free movement of people ama labor ama ajira, mfano walimu wa Tanzania wanaofundisha Kiswahili wanaweza kufanya kazi Rwanda.
The East African Community prides itself as one of the fastest growing regional economic blocs in the world thanks to the customs union established in 2005. By working towards the elimination and addressing non-tariff barriers (NTBs), the EAC has made great strides in creating a unified trade space, making it easier for goods to move freely across borders.
We've been going to this all East African state, getting ideas, exchanging talents, learning new innovation from each other. In fact, this has created jobs and has opened the way.
The EAC continues to refine policies to ensure that every member state adheres to agreed regulations, creating a more efficient and transparent trade environment.
The East African Community is the most integrated bloc within Africa. We have set the pace, and as a community, we urge our citizens, we urge our stakeholders to get involved, to take advantage of the protocols that have been signed, to explore this region so that this region is a force to reckon with. One-stop border posts, I think the region's aim is to increase from the current 13 to many more, to increase efficiency at border crossings. But of course, we have to continue leveraging technology, we have to continue providing information, capacity building, simple initiatives such as translating documents into languages that our cross-border traders can understand.
With the launch of the Common Market in 2010, East Africans were given the freedom to move, live and work across the region. With a common East African passport, the borders have become bridges to new opportunities.
In 2014, the heads of state directed for an establishment of the single customs territory. That was one of the flagship projects that really kicked off trade facilitation within our community. Since then, we used to have a turnaround time of 21 days across the corridors, both the central corridor and the northern corridor. And with the establishment of the single customs territory, time reduced from 21 to 4 days right now.
Today, East Africans can work across borders, access education in new markets, seek employment opportunities and contribute to the growing regional economy.
Came here since January to study English languages in Makerere University. The first thing, the people that are friendly to us. We are the foreigners come from Sudan, and they teach us the benefit. Before I came here, I cannot be able to contact with people. I cannot be able to communicate with the people.
Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki imetusaidia sana, imetuunganisha na imetuleta pamoja na nchi mbalimbali. Kwa mfano hapa shuleni kwetu Arusha Meru, tuna wanafunzi kutoka nchi mbalimbali, tuna wanafunzi kutoka Kenya, tuna wanafunzi kutoka Uganda, Rwanda. Na imetuleta pamoja, imetuweka pamoja na imetufanya tushare elimu yetu kwa pamoja. Naomba jumuiya iendelee ili tuweze kuunganisha mshikamano wetu.
Tourism has flourished as East Africa has been marketed as a single destination, attracting visitors from around the globe. The regional infrastructure has transformed the way people and goods move, as well as efficiency of services offered.
We've been able to connect people through establishing 10 regional corridors, and a lot of development has gone through these corridors. The corridors total to about 15,000 kilometers, and out of that, EAC has been in the 25 years able to add about 5,000 kilometers onto the network, in addition to the efforts of partner states. East African community, together with their partner states, are planning another 4,000 kilometers of standard gauge railway, in addition to the rehabilitation of the meter gauge railways, which was established during the colonial times. And this will transform movement of logistics in the region and enhance our economy at large.
With one-stop border posts reducing crossing times by up to 70%, businesses are thriving, and the free flow of goods is enhancing economic growth.
The major benefits are immense, and I will start with a sense of belonging. This is a community of over 300 million people. Individual states on their own, I think, don't have the benefit of population, don't have the benefit of such a large GDP. So that's for me one key mutual benefit. But secondly, each partner state benefits from the protocols that have been agreed by the partner states.
When you look, for example, the trade over 25 years has actually significantly increased. Why the trade has been increasing among the EAC partner state? It is because of the removal of tariff, where, for example, the EAC originating goods can move without paying tariff when they are crossing the borders.
Jumla kuwepo kwa Jumuiya Mashariki umetusaidia sana si wafanyabiashara, kwa sababu wakuta tunaagiza mizigo, yani inavukishwa inakuja na bila changamoto yoyote, unaona. Alafu pia hata mikutano
Unilinde Afrika Mashariki.
25 years ago, the East African community was re-established to bring unity, prosperity and peace to the region through deeper integration. Today, as we celebrate its silver jubilee, we reflect on the progress made and look ahead to the future. The vision of one people, one destiny continues to drive the East African community. The East African Community EAC, also known as Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki in Kiswahili, was first established in 1967 and later dissolved in 1977 before being re-established in the year 2000. The community has since grown from the initial 3 states to the current 8 states. The partner states are the Democratic Republic of Congo, the Republic of Burundi, the Republic of Kenya, the Republic of Rwanda, the Federal Republic of Somalia, the Republic of South Sudan, the Republic of Uganda, and the United Republic of Tanzania. The EAC has its headquarters on the Afrika Mashariki Road in Arusha, Tanzania. The founding nation's vision was clear: a united East African bloc working together through economic integration and regional cooperation to address regional challenges, trade barriers, political instability, and economic isolation.
25 years, it means that for a quarter of a century, we have reworked, we came back together, we rejigged our vision, and we looked back and we said, yes, we started the first time, we didn't get everything right, but we can do it a second time because we've learned our lessons. And therefore 25 years means a reflection of look how far we've come, look how much we've succeeded. Perhaps we never take time to really reflect on the journey, but the fact that we hold passports written East African Community, the fact that when I need to attend a meeting from here in Arusha to Kigali, I can drive all the way. The fact that we are dealing with common problems basically means that we've come a long way. We have seen that what brings us together is more than what divides us.
Tremendous progress has been witnessed in all partner states as envisioned by the 4 EAC integration pillars, namely the customs union, fostering free movement of goods, the common market, facilitating the movement of goods, people, services and capital, the monetary union, aiming for harmonized monetary and fiscal policies, and the long-term goal of a political federation for enhanced.
It is with great honor that I welcome you all to this high-level side event commemorating the
labor ama ajira. Mfano, walimu wa Tanzania wanaofundisha Kiswahili wanaweza kufanya kazi Rwanda.
The East African community prides itself as one of the fastest growing regional economic blocs in the world,
guests, ladies and gentlemen,
the Customs Union established in 2005.
We appreciate and recognize the members of the Council and other ministers who are already here,
the EAC
members of the Coordination Committee and other permanent secretaries who are here,
making it easier
the assistant ministers who have also joined, members of the East African Legislative Assembly, heads of EAC organizations and institutions who are already here, members of the diplomatic corps, our development partners, all distinguished guests, most welcome.
To refine policies to
allow me to announce that we have convenience rooms for the distinguished guests.
Transparent trade environment.
The convenience rooms that you can use, the high-level guests are here. You can go through, and our ushers at the front will assist you if at all you need that kind of help. Other guests, we have convenience rooms at the back of this tent, so you can use that. So it is important to pass to you that information. I've been informed that it will be difficult to have the entire group inside the hall due to space. And so I'll give the opportunity again to the brass band to do us 2 items. Brass band, please. The brass band.
citizens can work across borders, access education in new markets, seek employment opportunities and contribute to the growing regional economy.
Came here since January to study English languages in Makerere University. The first thing, the people there friendly to us. We are the foreigners come from Sudan, and they teach us the benefit. Before I came here, I cannot be able to contact with people. I cannot be able to communicate with the people.
Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki imetusaidia sana, imetuunganisha na imetuleta pamoja na nchi mbalimbali. Kwa mfano hapa shuleni kwetu Arusha Meru tuna wanafunzi kutoka nchi mbalimbali, tuna wanafunzi kutoka Kenya, tuna wanafunzi kutoka Uganda, Rwanda, na imetuleta pamoja, imetuweka pamoja na imetufanya tushare elimu yetu kwa pamoja. Naomba jumuiya iendelee ili tuweze kuunganisha mshikamano wetu.
Tourism has flourished as East Africa has been marketed as a single destination, attracting visitors from around the globe. The regional infrastructure has transformed the way people and goods move, as well as efficiency of services offered.
We've been able to connect people through establishing 10 regional corridors, and a lot of development has gone through these corridors. The corridors total to about 15,000 kilometers, and out of that EAC has been in the 25 years able to add about 5,000 kilometers onto the network, in addition to the efforts of partner states. East African Community, together with their partner states, are planning another 4,000 kilometers of standard gauge railway, in addition to the rehabilitation of the meter gauge railways, which was established during the colonial times. And this will transform movement of logistics in the region and enhance our economy at large.
With one-stop border posts reducing crossing times by up to 70%, businesses are thriving, and the free flow of goods is enhancing economic growth.
The major benefits are immense.
Once again, we continue to welcome the members of the council who have already arrived. Most welcome the members of the coordination committee and other permanent secretaries present, all distinguished guests, karibuni sana. We are going to continue with the entertainment. I'm made to understand that the Ndere team from the Republic of Uganda will still be welcoming our heads of state, and they'll be in here after the heads of state have already settled down for their closed session. So we'll continue with the video from the technical team, the video on the customs bond. It can be played shortly from now. Thank you so much. The technical team at the back, the chance is yours for the customs bond video. Thank you.
Of Justice is the principal judicial organ of the community and ensures the adherence of the interpretation and application of the law in compliance with the EAC Treaty.
Now we have almost 2 cases which have been filed by one partner state against another partner state. So we have received almost only 2 cases filed by a partner state against a partner state within these 23 years. We've also received only almost one case, which has filed by a partner state against the community. We have received only that case from a partner state against the community. That's another access to this court. Another one is the natural and also individuals who also can access this court. And here we have many cases under Article 30 of the treaty.
The apex EAC organ is the summit, which comprises of the leaders of the partner states who are the heads of state and government.
Mr. Chairperson, I wish to take this opportunity to commend you for your continuing efforts to spearhead objectives of the community in strengthening and deepening our integration agenda. According to various assessments on the status of regional economic integration in Africa, EAC is ranked the best performing regional economic community. This shows how strong our community is and how committed the people of East Africa are in furthering the integration, something we should all be proud of.
The summit is the anchor. It is really the vision, it is the driver's seat, it is where the political will rest, it is where the foresight, the vision rests of the community. And that is an organizational structure element of it. But there is also the meeting of the presidents, and during these meetings is where they discuss pertinent issues and priority areas and give directions as to how we need to advance and how we need to develop this into fully fledged integration agenda.
As the EAC celebrates 25 years under the theme Promoting Trade, Sustainable Development, Peace and Security for Improved Livelihoods, the future looks brighter for the East African Community member states.
As the EAC marks 25 years, we celebrate the expanded market opportunities that have been offered. We celebrate the opportunities for our people to be able to move within the region unhindered. We celebrate the vast resources and culture that we celebrate as a region, and we look forward to expand.
threats from wherever, and using the undugu that God gave us, we are lucky. All these people we are talking about are either similar or the same. And in the case of East Africa, we have got even Swahili, which is a common language.
Kenya is invested in supporting the peace, the security, the stability of our region, and we will spare no effort in deploying our capabilities, our abilities to secure our region as we focus on what helps us to grow.
By aligning with East Africa's frameworks, we've begun harmonizing our trade policies and removing barriers that previously limited our ability to fully participate in the regional markets. The Somali government has already created an enabling environment through investment-friendly laws in place, such as the Investors and Investments Protection Law.
Le Burundi est un fervent défenseur du renforcement du commerce intra-régional au sein de la communauté est-africaine, et à cet effet, la suppression des barrières non tarifaires s'avère être une priorité.
Encountering an NTB? NTBs, better known as non-tariff barriers, have been known to hinder easier movement of goods within our borders. And with these challenges, the EAC has introduced a new app, the NTB Reporting App, where reporting and monitoring of NTBs has been made much easier.
With the different initiatives that we have undertaken to facilitate trade, we have seen an increase in intra-EAC trade by 13.4%. That is from $65 billion in 2021 to $74.1 billion in 2022. This is a percentage share of 15%.
The resolution rate of NTBs within the East Africa community has improved to a level above 90%. The time taken to resolve NTBs has reduced to approximately 76 days.
We have so many micro and small entrepreneurs that cross the borders every day, and there are millions in the East Africa community. As we all know, non-tariff barriers is a big barrier to free trade among the small businesses in this region.
Il est d'évidence que les barrières non tarifaires constituent une entrave majeure dans la mise en œuvre de la libéralisation du commerce dans la communauté est-africaine.
So, for purposes of easing monitoring and reporting of NTBs, we have introduced the mobile application. It has been adopted by the Sector Council on Trade.
Some of the categories that you can report using the NTB app include and are not limited to administrative issues,
puisse se doter d'un instrument utile et efficace pour la gestion des barrières non tarifaires.
This NTB hub is going to be a game changer within the East Africa community, simply because it is going to enable the traders to timely use
The app is that it is hosted by the EAC and managed by the EAC. So it will be easy for us to administer in terms of receiving and reporting the NTBs.
Et de ce fait, cette application permet donc aux commerçants de suivre l'état des lieux de la plainte qui est déclarée.
It will be very helpful in terms of having a central point of view to see what has been reported and what is on ground.
While lodging these complaints, you will be asked the
My name is Annette Semwemba. I'm Deputy Secretary General in charge of Customs, Trade and Monetary Affairs at the EAC Secretariat. Substantially. From manual processes to initiatives now that embrace technology fully. For example, I recall from many years back, paperwork was manual. Now there's no more paperwork. It's all electronic regional cargo tracking systems. All these are interventions that didn't exist back in the day, but now support and facilitate customs to be able to do their work. The future is very bright. We have witnessed reduced turnaround times. We have witnessed a reduction in the cost of doing business. I can safely say that we will continue to experience even more benefits. Our trade facilitation initiatives will continue to be deepened, and this region will continue to prosper as an investment and business destination. My message would be further collaboration to identify what are the key areas that could be further enhanced in terms of deepening trade facilitation, and what resources development partners could make available to be able to support us and deliver on those areas that would have been identified.
Thousands of passengers cross the skies above East Africa, from the savannas of Tanzania to the highlands of Rwanda, from the shores of Lake Victoria to the growing cities of South Sudan. Aviation connects people, trade, tourism, and opportunity. But before the engines roar, before the wheels leave the ground, there is a trust. Trust that the aircraft is sound. Trust that the skies are secure. Trust that someone, somewhere, has done the unseen work. Across the vast landscape of East Africa, from lakes to savannas, from growing cities to remote airstrips, aviation is more than movement. It's a connection, it's lifeline, and it's hope. And behind every safe flight, there are guardians. At the heart of the system is the East African Civil Aviation Safety and Security Oversight Agency, known simply as CASOA. Aviation is one of the most regulated industries in the world, and for good reason. Safety and security are not optional. Globally, aviation standards are guided by the International Civil Aviation Organization, a United Nations agency that sets the rules for safe and secure international air transport. For East African nations, aligning with these global standards is critical and mandatory, not only to protect lives, but to ensure airlines can operate internationally, attract investment, and build confidence in the region's aviation system. That's where CASOA comes in.
My name is Francis Lichuno, currently acting as the Executive Director for East Africa Community's Civil Aviation Safety and Security Oversight Agency, better known as CASOA. As air traffic increased in the region and aviation systems expanded, the EAC partner states recognized a shared challenge that of maintaining high safety and security standards across borders. Rather than working in isolation, the partner states chose collaboration, and thus KASOA was established in the year 2007 as a specialized institution of the community, a shared shield for shared skies. The agency was created to support the harmonization of aviation regulations, provide technical support to partner states, and strengthen oversight capacity across the community.
KASOA's work is highly technical, but its impact is deeply humane. Primarily, the agency assists partner states in meeting their safety and oversight obligation and responsibilities under the Chicago Convention and its annexes. Second, the agency supports the development and harmonization of civil aviation regulation. Third, the agency provides training and capacity building of experts in
Some
the industry.
attention please, ladies and gentlemen. As the video goes on, I just want to announce that we have refreshments in the room here, so we'll start so that we avoid confusion. We'll start with the high table. Our dignitaries, the first 3 rows, you can go into the hall as we wait for the summit to do their closed session, so that you have some refreshments and come back, and then we go row by row. Many thanks. You can proceed if you wish. Thank you. Further to that, ladies and gentlemen, we know that most of you do not have the program for what will be happening here when the summit comes in. So, just for a brief, when the summit concludes the closed session, they'll proceed into this room, whereupon we'll expect all of us to be upstanding to receive the members of the summit. After that, we'll have the EAC anthem. Then we'll have opening remarks by the Secretary General. We'll then have remarks by the outgoing chairperson of the EAC Summit. Then we'll have the Bureau constituted, since we expect a possibility of a change of Bureau. Then we'll have the agenda of this summit adopted by the summit. That will be followed by the report of the chairperson of the council to the summit. After that, we'll have the remarks of the incoming chairperson of the summit in case the chairperson, the bureau will be changed. Then the incoming chair will make his opening remarks. We also expect this summit to appoint a new Secretary General to the community. If that happens, then the new Secretary General will be sworn in. Then there will be swearing in of judges appointed by the summit, and then the launch of the 7th EAC Development Strategy and the EAC Customs Bond. And we'll finish with the award to the winners, the students winners of the EAC essay writing competition. Finally, there will be the reading and signing of the communique. Thank you so much.
In 2009, the East African Legislative Assembly passed the Inter-University Council for East Africa Act 2009. According to the Act, the Inter-University Council for East Africa, popularly known as IUCEA, is a strategic institution of the East African community, mandated to coordinate the development of higher education and research in the East African region. The origins of the Inter-University Council for East Africa, IUCEA, can be traced to 1970, when universities of Makerere, Nairobi, and Dar es Salaam formed the Inter-University Committee, IUC, to facilitate research and collaboration among these East African universities.
In 1980, the vice chancellors of the 3 universities, University of Dar es Salaam,
Makerere University and the University of Nairobi, thought that this inter-university committee is their baby. So they wanted to make sure that it functions well, and so they met in Nairobi. And they also invited their permanent secretaries who are responsible for education. And in that meeting they resolved to strengthen that cooperation and to change the name of the Inter-University Committee into the Inter-University Council for East Africa.
The late Professor Nkunya laid the groundwork for the Federation of East Africa as a common higher education area in 2017, negotiated the Centers of Excellence project with the World Bank, and was very instrumental in building the new home for IUCEA. He also played a pivotal role in the development of a number of tools that inform quality assurance and qualification framework in communities. Such instruments and tools were fully supported by the IUCEA, and as a result, the East African Community was declared a common higher education area in May 2017. Today, IUCEA is where it is due to commitment of the partner states and the Council's leadership who have steered this institution beyond the borders of the East African Community.
Our global goal is that we want to see happening transformative higher education with a globally competitive, knowledge-based and industrialized economy for EAC integration.
The Common Higher Education Area Committees, as well as the Quality Assurance Committee, are working on structures that allow students who are in different education systems to know at what point they enter university and how they can use their time in high school to move quickly into universities.
We have input that we bring from our own accreditation system to align with the IECA. And when that happens, then we are speaking to each other.
The standards, the courses, and so on, all this should be standardized to enable Ugandan to go and work in Burundi, to enable someone from South Sudan to go and work in Kenya without having to go through another exam.
Currently, the institution supports a variety of programs and projects, such as Research and Innovation Coordination Program, EAC Centers of Excellence for ICT, Staff and Students Mobility Program, the Eastern and Southern Africa Higher Education Centers of Excellence Project ASE2, the East Africa Skills for Transformation and Regional Integration Project EASTRIP, and the East African Qualification Framework for Higher Education Program. This has been further enhanced by the establishment of a research unit at the headquarters of the IUCEA, which is dedicated to research and innovation for the various member universities in the EAC region. Through EABC, the IUCEA is building an industry-university partnership to enhance the relationship and also build a competitive private sector through knowledge generation, dissemination and absorption.
So what we are going to do is to map out what are those skills that are required by the private sector, and then in terms of curriculum development or competence-based program, they are able to tailor or align those skills based on the demand by our industrial players and other players in the sectors.
The East African community is ranked as one of the fastest growing, or actually the leading regional economic blocks, because of the role the Inter-University Council and other institutions are playing.
Looking at the successes that the IUCEA has done is to say this is a body we need to strengthen even further so that it can help us to ensure quality in the
Our distinguished guests, partner state delegates, tafadhalini, we have refreshments for you, so kindly proceed. The top lines, the first 4 seats, please go for the refreshments. The members of the council could still be in, members of the coordination committee, all partner state delegates, heads of EAC organs and institutions, please go for the refreshments. Then we have the rest of the team, including the brass band. You've been doing a good job. After that, you proceed also to get your refreshments. Thank you so much and welcome. Brass band, as we wait for your turn in just a few minutes, you could give us 1 or 2 items, then we'll have another entertainment group as you proceed for the refreshment. Thank you.
Stories whispered on the wind. Witness nature's grand spectacle. Our majestic wildlife, both airborne and earthbound, roams free across vast savannas and within our lush protected parks. Over hundreds of them. Behold the awe-inspiring Great Migration, a breathtaking ballet of life unfolding before your very eyes.